Good morning, Your Royal Majesty Ihenacho.
Good morning to you. Is this Abubakar?
Thank you. How are your loved ones? My name
good.
remains Abubakar. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
I greet Mekanu, I greet Ofi, I greet GB, I greet Elder Onoja and Selassie and all every other caller. It's pathetic. It has become a annual monster. The flood from Cameroon. They will at all times they will promise us they will map our strategy to handle this flooding disaster. It will come to pass. What they are interested in here is the humanitarian aspect of the flooding disaster. After the flooding has claimed homes and lives and destroyed property, they will come with relief material. That will be in billions. That is what they are interested. If we can harness the water resources from Cameroon, we can harness it for irrigation, for farming system. We can dam the water and even create a deep sea port at Benue and Kogi State. It will create a lot of employment. We are not harnessing these water resources. These, as a media resource person, the goal of contention between three countries, if you are talking of Ethiopia, Egypt, and Sudan, they are contending with themselves how to handle the scarce water resources of Nile River. So here in Nigeria, we have abundant water resources, but it has become a burden to teeming population of riverine communities along River Niger and Benue. Our leaders are short-sighted. They are myopic. They don't plan ahead for the prosperity and well-being of Nigeria. I don't know when this will continue. And now they are releasing, the Cameroonian authority are releasing Lado Dam water. Then it will cause disaster. It's unfortunate. And servicing them, the way out is we should stop collecting dead body. Okay. We are imposing dead body ourselves. Our economy will not move forward.
Thank you very much, Abubakar, for calling. Let's move on to the next caller, 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. What happened to the Destin Hausa Dam? Many years after successive governments have been unable to complete the Destin Hausa Dam. This would have put a big, check on this perennial flooding that we experience. But no, we wouldn't do that. We'd have to put the monies in our pockets even after they've been released.
Good morning, President Asho.
Good morning, Olajide. Good to have you.
Olajide from Wokeson, please. I want to quickly speak on two facts in order to save time. Firstly, on this issue of Lado Dam from Cameroon. President Asho, I will continue to say it on this radio station. If it takes me to be a Lone Ranger. Now, when you are analyzing, you talk about the states that will be affected. I now ask, these states are being affected for year in, year out. What is the response of those states to this issue? Can these states make a move by meeting federal government to know how to channel this ecological fund that they are being shared to state every month to make use of this money to find solution to this flooding every year? If the federal government is not careful or is not clear, because at the federal they are here in Abuja, what of governor of Kogi that is within his people? What of the governor of Bayelsa? What of governor of Taraba, Gombe? All these assets that the water will pass through, what are they doing to alleviate the suffering, the wahala, the untold hardship that annually this river opening always gives to their citizens? And monthly they collect this ecological fund. Please, Inasho, we will continue to ask, what are they doing with this money? They will not do anything about it. They are collecting it, and this disaster continues to come in, year out. Finally, on the issue of judges, President Tinubu reiterated that he's going to take care of welfare of the judges. And when we talk of the judges, I I think we are missing it. It's not talking of the 5-man sitting panel. We are talking of judiciary, entire judiciary of Nigeria. Win or lose of President Tinubu, whatever he does, and say somebody reverse it, it will be of benefit to them. Many people have complained about the remuneration of judges, that they are not well paid. And if somebody say they want to take care of the judges, and we say no, it's bribery, what are we now saying? Is it because we are not part of judges' family?
All right, Olajide, I would have.
Now, if they hear what others are complaining, will they be happy? May God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Olajide. Thank you very much for your thoughts. And let's continue the conversation. Bring 09073530044, 09087668888. I get to your messages in a bit. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning. Chidin VC, good to have you.
Chidin VC is on the line.
Good to have you.
Yeah. Hannah, Nigeria, sometimes they take my time. I don't know why, whether not because I know they speak English. Nigeria has money, but the management is the problem, and the leadership, and there is no discipline in this country. Nothing like discipline. All the institutions are not working right. That is our problem. I told you last I called that we are no longer credit worthy. We cannot import, we cannot do anything. Those that are importing, they know how they go about it. But this country, in this very country, if they don't do the right thing now, power and revive the refinery. Do you know how much dollars they use to import this fuel we are talking about? And the petrochemical products in our crude oil, the manufacturers are importing with our cash foreign exchange. This is our problem. Let them do the needful. They know what to do, but they don't want to do it. What is their problem? See, our money is everywhere, flying in people's banks, houses. The message is being punished. And Malami is there. There is nothing. Let them do the needful and let this country move forward. We are richer than power brokers. We are richer than power brokers. But our so-called leaders are doing us bad, treating the masses bad, suffering us.
Thank you very much. I've got to let you go.
It's now very bad.
Thank you.
It's very bad, and it will not. If they don't do the needful.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you calling in. Let's get more of your thoughts in. And so for the construction of dams, would say state governments have to do this, state governments have to do. There's certain things that are not under the control of the state governments. Until recently, power generation and all was in the exclusive legislative list, and the state governments have no power over it. If you're constructing dams, what are you doing with those dams? Would they be generating power? Is it under the concurrent list to do that? Isn't that the exclusive reserve of the federal government to do? But then, speaking of the ecological fund, yes, big case there. State governments need to be accountable. There's several monies that they get that, are unaccounted for. Nobody even asks questions as to what they're doing with these monies. Every now and then they get ecological funds dispersed and shared. What did they do with it? The security vote as well. What is done with it? You keep wondering, and nobody asks. Nobody ever, accounts for all of these monies. Let's get to your messages now. And this one is from Tim from Lugbe. Tim says, "Good morning, Ihan at your print. Atiku asked how Tinubu got a CSU degree without primary and secondary school certificates. Even the so-called degree is under serious scrutiny. According to Angela Liu, who is Atiko's attorney for the case against Tinubu about the Chicago University certificate, she has stated that Chicago University never gave Tinubu any certificate. The application made in case number 23 CV 5099 was filed pursuant to 28 United States Constitution 1782. She already submitted a 24. This is something copied from social media. Leave that. Moving on. Good morning, His Radio Highness of Abuja. The federal government will not borrow money to build dam to cushion the effect of recurring flood, but they would rather borrow to share for bulletproof vehicles and hardship allowance. Why are we quick to do the wrong things and slow to do the right thing? Nigeria, our country. That's from Precious from Life Camp. Precious, thank you very much for that message. Team, thank you as well for your message, even though couldn't read all of it. Alex Jennifer from Lokogoma says, good morning, Prince. Our president's not going to be servicing debt. Well, he should not. Okay, I think this is, he should not let the Chinese government hear that. Mahano Deo, all the money stolen by our corrupt politicians over time. Where are the monies? Former Auditor General stole billions in Naira. Emefiele took a lot too. These money is not enough to build or repair our refineries. We're still joking in Nigeria. Do have a nice day ahead. Alex Jennifer, thank you very much. Alex, moving on. So who's here? Let's get your voice notes up. Hello.
Good morning, Prince Janacho. My name is Yaya from Suleja.
Good morning.
I want to comment about this oil tape that the National Security Advisor was talking about the other time, saying that almost about 400,000 barrels are being lost to theft on daily basis. This is not acceptable at all. This is quite worrisome. This is a major source of revenue in this country, and we cannot protect it. I thought they contracted this man, Tombolo's company, to help us do surveillance on this pipeline the other time. Are they not doing their job? Another problem we have here is that sometimes, even when Tombolo's men arrest the vessel, claiming that they are stealing crude oil, we heard that there's a kind of counter allegations and allegation from Navy that yes, this thing was registered, this and that, and then they go ahead and burn it at the sea. Why would they bring these people to book? People that are doing this thing. And the president is saying that he cannot use 95% of his revenue to service debt. Yes, you can't use 95%. Then what will remain for you to use it to run your own country? But this is where we get this money from, and we cannot protect it. We cannot protect lives and property. We cannot protect our own major resource of revenue. This is not acceptable at all. I think the government should sit up and do the right thing. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. You're here. Let's go to the next one. This one's from Joseph Jojo. You say, good morning, Ihanacho. How are you doing today? Thank you. I'm very well. It's a good day. It's another day to ask our president why he's not talking about refineries. If we have a working refinery in Nigeria, 80% of our problems are solved because we won't have to borrow. We will be refining and supplying. Please let our president come and tell us why the country, tell us the country controlling our politicians, not making them to do something right for their citizens. Please, President, build refineries. Please, President, build refineries. Please, President, build refineries. God bless you. Joseph Jojo, you say your Friday is your uncle's burial. We hope that it turns out good, smooth, and successful. Let's move on to taking more of your thoughts and responses via the phone. Voice calls 090-7353-0044, 090-8766-8888. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Prince.
Good morning to you, Moses. Good to have you.
Good morning. I heard you playing Phil Collins. I also found that is Phil Collins still alive?
Yes, he is, but he has a terrible health condition.
He's
dealing with a terrible health condition. He's not feeling so well.
But I'm not seeing this thing again. Thank you for playing that music this morning.
You're welcome.
Okay. In fact, we see the week I saw how the soldiers were being buried. Just one kill in Nigeria. My condolences to the entire family. In fact, it's just alarming. It pains. to see young officers go like this. So I wish that we that were watching it, when we see the family lamenting, we say, if the issue of terrorism has been eradicated for long, such innocent souls would have not just been like that. So the government should do what it is. Then regarding to the so-called the dam from Cameroon, do they just allow them to go like that when those dams being opened by them is one anything? Will there be a compensation from the country called Cameroon? Because I'm seeing this, they are doing it desperately and intentionally. Because what you know that will become is damage to your partner or your colleagues. I think there must be a compensation. I don't know if there are compensations that comes from Cameroon. Such though they may call it natural disaster, but this one is not a natural disaster. This is human disaster. Because you know that this thing you're about to open will destroy many lives, will destroy many lives. So what is the government doing? I want the government to do something about it. They should hold Cameroon responsible for that. If they should not have enough dams that can contain flow of water, that can store water, they shouldn't do dams. So I discovered that every year most of our people suffered this menace on this very issue.
All right,
so the Cameroon government should be held responsible. Thank you, God bless.
Thank you very much. So the thing is, if the dams are not open, there's a stand risk of busting, exploding. They can burst, and that's even going to be worse because you'll not be able to contain water anymore. So that's why at some point they have to open those dams, and everyone who knows about dams knows that at some point they would have to open them, or else they'll just burst. Moving on, Ralph says, good morning, Ihanacho. Please, I want to know if Wike's appointment had the approval of the PDP. If not, what is the PDP doing? Well, it seems like the PDP is sleeping on duty. Ralph, thank you very much for your message. Another caller is here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Nacho.
Good morning, BB Blessing. Good to have you.
How for all is well with you?
Everything is good.
So, the Lord is your special, yeah?
Thank you
The
very much.
Lord will control you, bless you, protect you, and guide you. You will not be sick, so yeah? Good health in the mighty name of Jesus. I cover you by the blood of Jesus. What I want to say, my name is Baby Blessing. I'm calling from Otato.
Go ahead quickly.
Here, Nacho, you see what Nigeria is facing. Okay, thank you, sir. Nigeria is facing this past challenge. This is when we get president. If I ever to tackle our challenge, we go bring one to go to where. If this is water down, what to put their water now. You know that people farm. Some people get house. River will just carry them, some will die. And this president come now. What is supposed to tackle? We know we'll get opportunity to build bridge so that if they down open their water, you know will affect us. We know will have the wisdom. Now this money where they are recover. And this money, when some politicians, they carry, nobody can talk, youth cannot talk. That's why they don't want to hear youth voice. If youth want come out, they go be after you too. They want make hot people, they rule us. We not pray, say, make them not rule us. But if you want to rule, you rule well. So that if you know they get tomorrow, children will remember you. If they see your children, they say, this is our president child. You go remember. Why they not they listen for us? Now they tell us that they listen for us. Is this when we talk back to now they go take their after person, now they go call listen for us. Okay, this money will they recover. If it's for the finance, they say no, they are sharing the money. What will be the case of sharing money? They cannot listen for the youth. The way how they talk for the radio, they cannot listen for us. I don't really understand what is the problem. Is it the same way they enter, they close their ears, they say they will listen for, they cannot do what poor man talk or poor masses say? It's not good now. I know the peace. When I tackle these issues, so yes, we can. You go know how to handle it. You know what is good. You know what is bad.
All right,
please, now president and yes, we can do the news for Abuja or anywhere. Yes, I want to carry on. God bless you. God bless our nation.
Appreciate you. And Anthony Witness, let's hear you quickly as we wrap up. Good morning.
Yes, this is Anthony Witness. Quickly on the flood issue. Is it not a shame to this country, Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa? They cannot provide solution, and the little Cameroon here, that is like one state in Nigeria, if not, is not up to have solution to the flood issue, and we don't have. And I want to tell you that the major challenge is corruption. Telling the leaders of this country that they should go for psychiatric check, that they are myopic in their reasoning and all that. None of those ones are the problem. The problem is that they are interested in the annual income they get from flood. All the personnel and the establishments and the government agencies that are in the line of this flood control have yearly budget they get from that flood, in which case you can say they are even praying that the flood should come every year so that they will have their income. So it boils down to corruption. They know what they are doing. So only God will save us in this very nation. Because if the dam is provided, that means their yearly income is gone. So that is the problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. And Mickey says, good morning, great radio presenter. I greet you well. Thank you very much, Mickey. I appreciate you. And this is where we'll have to drop the anchors. To everyone who's been a part of the conversation this morning, thank you very much. I see some of your messages dropping now, but we can't take any of them. We're out of time. Mickey, Anthony Witness, BB Blessing, Ralph Moses, Yaya, Alex, Jennifer, Team Precious, Chidi, Ndubisi, Olajide, Abubakar, Clemens Iron Prince. Thank you all for being a part of the conversation this morning. Let's do this again tomorrow at the top of the hour 7. Vicky Vic takes over shortly on Sports and Eagles Wings. Keep it locked on your radio experience. You can count on.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Hello dear, glad to have you join us today. Today we have Jessica of Shelter Good. She's with us in the studio and she has something very, very interesting to tell you and I. Yes, for all you real estate lovers, maybe you want to go into investment or perhaps you want to own a house, you want to own a plot of land. Trust me, you are tuned to the right channel this beautiful day. The only thing you need to do for us is to pay attention as you get this information which will present itself as opportunities to you if only you key into it. So, hello Jessica.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, now, Jessica, what does Shelter Gold have to offer?
Shelter Gold is a real estate company that is located at number 3 Cabo Street, Garki, Abuja. Shelter Gold has actually done a lot in this Abuja. It has provided houses for so many people. So we are actually going to give you an opportunity to be one of the house owners in Abuja. We are here to help you own a house, and we have 4 sites that are currently running on promo.
Oh, wow. 4 sites currently running on promo. Yeah. Well, I hope that my listener this day want to take advantage of this great opportunity. Promos don't come often. Yes, they come once in a while. Yeah. Now, for those who want to reach out to you, because I know so many listeners out there, they want to own properties. Yes. And talking about promos, it's a rare advantage. Yes, it's a rare opportunity they need to take advantage of. So can you now give out your numbers?
Okay, for those of you that will want to reach out to us, our numbers are 080-3264-7393 or 081-2134-7492.
So let me also take that. 080-3264-7393. You can also call 081-213-47492. So now, Jessica, can you tell us more about this